Well, I guess, and I hope I am live. I don't even know if... I don't know what's going on anymore. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's just... Stuff is crazy. Plant-based homestead prepper live on air. Let's hope so. I've been trying this for a minute. So welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And right now, I'm not having too much fun because I feel like I'm in the freaking Twilight Zone. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about being in the Twilight Zone right now. That's right, pull right out in front of me. It was so awesome. So hopefully somebody will come in and say, hey, I can see you live because I can see you. So hopefully somebody will come in eventually, shortly. Because I don't even know if the channel is up anymore. You know, I got so many emails about what we did last evening. And then I couldn't get in live. I had to do like 15,000 things. So I don't even know. So if you just happen to stumble by here and we're live, please let me know you can see this, because I honestly do not know if we are or not. Seriously, I do not know. And of course nobody's in. Well, and I don't even know if I set it up right. It might be private, it might be what's the other one? Private, I don't know what it is. Because you got three categories. You got live, and you got the second one, I can't remember. Then it's like unlisted, I think. I don't know, to be honest with y'all. So, and because this is so off of our time frame, I am sure that no one knows that to come in right now. So I don't know if we're live. I have no idea. But I had so many problems doing it today. So, wow, looks like somebody is in. Oh, is that Tara? Hello, Tara. Oh my goodness. Nina Brewing. Okay, hello, Nia. No driving and such, please. What do you mean? We do this every day. So wow, it's working. I can't believe it. Normally I do this at 10 a.m. But today, like I said, I'm in the Twilight Zone. Nothing was working this morning. Normally I get up, I'll record a video. I was able to record it. Then I went on about my day, and normally I come in at 10. I do a show with you guys, and nothing was working right this morning. Nothing. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Miss Grace. All right, so you guys are pouring in. Thank goodness. And what I ended up having to do, I ended up having to uninstall the app that I used to go live, reinstall it. Then I had to try to figure out what my login was. Listen, we cannot do what we did last night ever again. I got too many emails from YouTube about, which I knew I would, but good gracious, I thought they had shut the channel down, to be honest with you. Seriously, I thought they had shut the channel down, y'all. So yeah, I just feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone today. Nothing was working right this morning. Nothing. So, but I had told you guys a couple months ago. I said, hey, be advised. Your phone's going to start acting crazy. The internet's going to start acting crazy. Everything is going to be, everything's going to be glitchy. I had told you guys, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. So, anyway, we're out and about. I made a few stops already. And as you can tell around me, there are plenty of people that are out. Here in Virginia, nobody's under quarantine. We never closed down. You missed last night. Oh my goodness, you missed a treat. We won't ever do that again, though. We would never do that again. I can promise y'all that. We will not do that again. I've worked too hard. And my stomach dropped when I couldn't go live, and it was giving me all these crazy messages. And I was like, oh man, was what we did last night, did that destroy this channel? So I'm sorry, y'all, we can't do it. Last night was so much fun. Leave it to corporate greed. Because heaven forbid. I gotta read this one. Heaven forbid something. Heaven forbid. 13 seconds. 30. Good morning, Ashley. You know it did to you. You two do not like me. I don't even know. Love you, Terry and Ashley. Yeah, I mean, we had a great time last night. Last night was amazing. I had a lot of fun with you guys. It was a great review, and it won't ever happen again. It won't ever happen again. So I apologize for being late today. No fault of my own. I've been working on it. But hey, it is what it is. So that's part of the Twilight Zone feeling that I'm going through right now. They took my mother-in-law off oxygen today. All right, well, we still sending love your way, Tara. And who else was that? I think that was Karen that was giving us some updates and reports about one of her daughters. And I found out just a while ago that those that like, and you know, because I absolutely love this family, the Will and Jada Smith and their whole entire family. Anyway, his DJ Jazzy Jeff had coronavirus, and he and both his wife had coronavirus, and that dude said, you know, he started feeling achy and climbed in the bed, and he said he don't remember anything that happened after that for 10 days. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. So he had corona. And of course his wife, you know, his wife had it too. Her only symptoms was she lost sense of taste and smell. Other than that, she was good. He had to go to the hospital, get x-ray and all this kind of stuff. He had double pneumonia, which sucks in itself. Because you really truly can't breathe with just pneumonia. You have double pneumonia, that's just, oh my God. Another reason why it's so important is just deep breathe. Deep breathe all the time. Every chance you get. Let her home. She's very close to the end, but dropped on morphine to keep her comfortable. Okay. Did you get Boris Johnson said the UK will probably be closed until 2020? I didn't see that. Wow, I didn't see that. Well, I mean, he would know how serious it is since he contracted the coronavirus and he was laid up in ICU. So, you know, he would definitely know what it's like. You know, I just at this point, y'all, it's just, I mean, it really does feel like the Twilight Zone. I never thought in a million years I'd see the country go through this, the world go through this. Never thought I'd see the country sending out checks like this. Now they're talking about sending out more checks. It's crazy. I just left Whole Foods. I was going to do a video while I was in there, but people look so scary. I passed by one lady. She got so far away from me that it made me feel like I had like a radius of just funk around me or something, or you know, like she's just like stranger danger. I mean, it was crazy. Oh my goodness, 2021. I'm sorry to hear that, Tara. Sending prayers. Yeah, I heard about Kim Jong-un. He's supposed to have been having heart surgery or something, and nobody's heard from him. Nobody's seen him in, what's it been, like 5 or 6 days, and he missed some huge celebration for his grandfather or something. So yeah, that's very volatile, and especially with that country, we have no idea. And you know, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but this morning when they were reporting on it, they were saying that, you know, we don't know what they're going to do with their nuclear arsenal. Did I miss something? When the hell did they get nuclear weapons? Roger, do you have your cologne on? No, I don't have on any cologne. I took a shower this morning. I had my mask and gloves on, but this woman acted like I had the plague. She had like I was a leper. Oil prices, I need a place to put oil. I know. I mean, oil went down to like negative a barrel yesterday. I've never heard anything like that. You know, they were like paying people to take the oil. I'm like, what? But gas is $1.76. Passing by a gas station right now. You know, I don't understand how that oil and gas stuff works anyway. I really truly don't understand it. I just know I'm weary. I'm tired. You know, I really am. I'm tired. I'm sure you guys are. I feel like this is the Twilight Zone. I feel like I'm on a series of y'all remember that show Punk'd? I feel like I'm playing, you know, the star role in a series, you know, a Punk'd episode. You know, where it's like, oh yeah, we got you, ha ha ha. But you know, this is real life. This is really happening. You know, I know we've been dealing with this since like January, February, March, April. You know, we're gonna go into May, and I'm not really big on my birthday and stuff. But you know, I would like to go out and kind of celebrate a little bit. But I know that's not gonna happen. May the 4th, everybody. May the 4th. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, we forgot, oh, we didn't remember, oh, we didn't know. I don't even know what day it falls on this year. Normally I know what day it falls on. I don't even know what day it falls on. But it's just some crazy stuff going on, and I'm afraid that it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I'm just so afraid of that. And when I say afraid, I don't mean I'm scared. I'm scary and I'm fearful of it. It's just that's a figure of speech. I just believe it's gonna get worse before it gets better. You know, you fed up with the with the CV nightmare. Wait a minute, I'm fed up of the CV nightmare. I understand what you're saying. Some places around me, $1.50. Oh, okay, gas. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like in Texas, I saw somebody filling up. It was like $1.26, which is cool. I mean, you know, you got the refineries right there, so it's supposed to be cheaper in Texas. And it's supposed to be. It's probably not cheap out here because look at all these people out here on the streets. Shaking that Microsoft has a patient to directly infect the human body to digital currency and patient pub. No, what are you saying? I don't understand. On a Monday, creepy. Yeah, I'm about to reread that because I'm not understanding what you're saying. You know, and it's getting to the point now. I'm like, I'm not gonna say I don't care. It's just we're getting so numb to it, you know. And which brings me to a good point. You know, you keep hearing these numbers. You know, 2.2 million, 700,000 in the United States, 40,000+ dead. You know, 1,200 dead today, 2,000 dead today. You know, and then you I mean, it's human nature to keep trying to live your life. And honestly, if we're not directly affected by things, we don't, you know, it doesn't bother us too much. We're Americans, and it's just the way we are. You know, I mean, it's sad. They have a patient on connecting the human body into a network that would award digital currency for certain actions, and the patient number has 666 in it. Makes me uncomfortable. Really? Your birthday is May the 4th. Yes, my birthday is May the 4th. It has been a long time too. You know what? I don't think I would change my birth date or birthday. I don't think I would change. If you could change your birthday, would you change it? I always thought it'd be cool to be born on leap year day, February 29th. I always thought that would be real cool. That way you don't age as fast as everybody else. You still do, but technically, you know, you'd be like 4 years old, and everybody else born that year will be older than you. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like dog years backwards, you know, being born on February 29th. I just always thought that would be cool. People born on Christmas, I kind of feel bad for them. People born on New Year, I kind of feel bad for them. I mean, you can look at it a different way, be like, oh my goodness, this is a big party, you know. May the 4th be with you. Yes. Karen, you're early. Karen, were you the one that was reporting in about your daughter or something, the COVID? I would change my son's. He was born on September 8, 99. It would have been awesome if he was born 9/9/99. You should have just had another kid. Oh, yeah. I mean, that would have been really cool. I mean, does anybody else feel like they're just watching a movie? Really? I mean, because it's like, I'm tired, I'm weary, I'm getting numb. And that's the last thing I wanted to do as a human being, was get numb to people dying, you know? But you hear about it so much and so often, it's like, oh, well, you know. This may be the end of the Union States. May require passports to cross state lines. You know, I did, dang, it was something I heard recently. Oh, I just heard it right before I went live. And they were talking about how now, you know, they're proposing that, you know, people get tested. And in the future, it could be to the point where if you've had the coronavirus, you can have tests, and then you'll have papers to show that, you know, you're able to go into establishments and cross over this line and that line. And I'm like, boy, that's going to be something else right there. And at this point in time, anything could literally happen, you know? I mean, you got a president that's saying that he has total control, and then he backpedaled on that. Governor Cuomo is meeting with the president today. I'm anxious to see how that's going to turn out. Because it seems like both of them are pretty hot-headed. You know, you're going to put both of them in the same room. Not real sure how that's going to work. What else? I don't know. And I'm feeling, I'm feeling a little bit, and it's probably allergies, because this year has been really bad for me as far as allergies. I woke up with a slight headache this morning. And normally when I have a headache, normally that's the first signs of dehydration. So I probably need an IV, to be honest with you. I wish I could just go get like an IV with two bags, one in both arms. That way I don't have to drink a whole bunch of water. When I was in the Navy, a doctor threatened me with that. He was like, if you don't start drinking water, I'm gonna put you in the hospital and just pump you with IVs. And I'm like, now I'm looking at that, because I hate hospitals and I hate needles and I hate all that kind of stuff. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I probably needed that. Tahanga, I accidentally blocked you last time. I couldn't read the rest of it. YouTube has some glitches when I sent a message. It blocked you, sad face. I've got no worries. I'm back. All right, glad you're back, Tahanga. Start taking local honey. And I got local honey. It's just too much. Y'all, it's just too much. Now, how do you recommend I take the local honey? Should I just do a spoonful and swallow it, or should I boil it with some peppermints and some other nasty stuff, and then drink that, like my grand aunt used to do? She used to, she raised us, and she was like, "Here, to drink this." Like, I don't want that nasty mess. So, but you know what the funny thing about all those old remedies? They all work. Those old remedies would work like crazy. God, Maryland's governor just purchased 500,000 COVID-19 test kits from South Korea. Grace. I know, Queenie. Local honey helped my son. Just take it, take it by the spoon. Okay. That's what I'll start doing, because I used to eat that honey all the time, and then you start doing other stuff. You feel better, you get better, and then it's like my best friend called me this morning. He's on a water fast. He's like, "Yeah, man, I decided, they cut my hours at work and such and such and such. I don't have my side hustle no more. He's like, I'm just going to do a 21-day water fast. So I was like, ooh. He's like, yeah, I got to save some money. I was like, that's one way of saving some money. You will definitely save some money. Be careful with honey if you end up with the virus, because honey is known to cause... Okay. Storms or stones? This patient had COVID. What? They didn't tell him the patient had COVID until he's walking through the front door. I mean, hopefully he's taking precautions as it is and wearing masks, wearing gloves, all that kinds of sanitizing. Hopefully he's doing that anyway. President is on the brink of death. Really? South Korea's president is on the brink of death? Oh my goodness. I mean, is it from old age? Is it natural causes, or is it COVID-19? Because that's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. It's not even kind of interesting. That's very interesting. I mean, can you imagine if South Korea's president and North Korea's president both expired at the same time? That would be crazy. And see, the craziest part about North Korea, we don't know who the successor would be, and we don't know if they're just as crazy as the last fellow. We have no clue. Zero clues at all. But I know, how you guys feel? I mean, am I the only one feeling like we're in the Twilight Zone right now? Am I the only one feeling like this is just crazy? And I know we've had this conversation 1,000 times already. But something hit me in the last couple of days where it's like, especially this morning when I just couldn't get anything to work. I'm like, man, we sitting in the Twilight freaking zone. I don't even think North Korea president is even 35, might not even be his 30. You know what? Kim Jong-un, it's so much, with those kind of countries, there's just so many ways you can die, because and when those guys take, power and authority, they kill a whole bunch of their own family. From what I've heard, now, I don't know this for sure. I could be wrong, but they go assassinating a whole bunch of folks. So I mean, it could be he went into surgery and didn't make it out. It could be one of his family members off him. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. It could be people are tired and they just like, we want to change. And hell, it could be the United States government went in and you never can tell with this kind of stuff. And I don't ever believe any official stories. It just, we've been bamboozled so much into thinking, crazy stuff. I just don't buy it anymore. I meant to say North Korea. Oh, did you? Okay, so you said South Korea, but you meant more North Korea. Okay, now it makes sense. Now, where are you getting your sources from? Where you get that information? Because I heard this morning that they didn't know where he was, or we didn't, as far as the American media, we didn't know what was going on and where he was and all that kind of stuff. Under extreme stress from his job, doesn't eat healthy, so he had a heart problem and had emergency surgery. Wow. That's not good though, to have to go and have emergency heart surgery. It's not good at all. Intelligence says the surgery did not go well, and he's either barely clinging to life or already gone. From the regular news, they said he was gravely ill. All right, let's see if we're coming up on top of the hour. Let's see if we can find any news about it. This is the only news I have right now. Oh, goodness. We probably won't be doing a show this evening, just so you guys know. Because honestly, I'm not feeling great. I'm probably going to go home, get me a shower, and lay my happy hips down. And plus, I know I'm extremely tired. I've been keeping late nights, early mornings. I did that side job last week. I know I'm tired, and I know how to listen to my body. When my body says, "Hey, Roderick, it'd probably be good for you to take some rest," I'd be like, "Hey, body, okay." Oh goodness! I watched a video from a Korean woman today who said his sister has likely already taken power. Wow. And she will hide his death if he's gone for as long as she can. Yeah, oil prices are scary right now because the better oil is, the better the economy is. And with oil prices being where they are, I'm not sure. I hadn't even really checked the stock market today. I know it was down, but I don't know. I don't know by how much now. It doesn't even really matter. Well, hopefully, if anything has happened to Kim Jong-un and his sister does take over, hopefully she's a better leader for those people than he was. Because those folks over there, they suffer big time. And hopefully, some of the things that we do as a country, hopefully that will help them. All right, here comes the news, y'all.
Do no harm. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo emphasizing the need to put safety first moments ago as he talks about planning for a gradual reopening from coronavirus shutdowns. Cuomo says a tremendous price has been paid so far to control the beast. He doesn't want to go backwards. He's scheduled to meet later today with President Trump at the White House.
President Trump says the meeting with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo was the governor's idea. The two have had a sometimes contentious relationship, highlighted in the last few weeks by tweets from the president, which were critical of Cuomo, and the governor's response during his daily coronavirus update briefings. They're expected to talk about the need for more testing, which has been something the governor has been asking the federal government to help with.
Fox's Tanya J. Powers. New York still has the highest number of coronavirus cases in the country, over 253,000. With more than 18,000 deaths. With Cuomo just reporting another decline in daily hospitalizations. Democrats are criticizing the president's latest move in the ongoing coronavirus fight, targeting immigration.
Saying in order to protect the jobs of our great American citizens, President Trump announced he plans to sign an executive order temporarily suspending immigration into the United States. A Homeland Security official tells Politico the details of the order are still being worked out, with the possibility of exemptions for temporary guest workers, including farm workers. Democratic Senator Kamala Harris criticized the move on Twitter, accusing the president of politicizing the pandemic to double down on his anti-immigrant agenda. Rachel Sutherland, Fox News.
On the latest relief bill in Congress, including more help for small businesses, sources tell Fox News the goal is to get it cleared this afternoon, and that testing has been the remaining issue. Democrats wanting the federal government to lead, Republicans favoring more state leadership. America is listening to Fox News.
All right, nothing on the North Korea leader. So, that's a great debate. That's a good poll question. Let's do a poll question real quick. How many of you guys want a yes or no open up the country right now? How many of you want a yes or no open the country right now? And when you vote either yes, explain why. And if you vote no, explain why. That's a great one. And that's coming because Queen is like, open up the country now. So I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. Georgia's governor is opening the state, and I'm not happy about it. It's not him. Oh, it's not time. All right, so I'll take that as one no. The crazy part about it is, when is going to be the right time? Are we going to wait till, everybody has coronavirus to open up the country? Or are we going to, and then that's if you're not for opening up. And if you are for opening up, do you think that it's going to spread the virus around even more? I don't really know, because it doesn't seem like to me that the quarantine part is really working that well, because our economy is bound to open up, be very careful about it. Okay, so that's two for yes, and looks like 2 for no. I don't know how many folks are on here. And at this point in time, I'm like, hey, anybody's gonna get it, they're gonna get it anyway. And unfortunately, it's kind of like in Rocky, if he dies, he dies. Anybody's gonna get him, they're gonna die anyway. So, it's sad but true. Because at this point in time, I don't see it. I just don't see it slowing. It doesn't seem like all this social distancing, cover up your mouth. It doesn't seem like that stuff is working. Now I could be wrong. Now, because some areas like in New York, it's starting to go down a little bit. I think as soon as they open up New York, I think it's going to skyrocket. But then again, if they were to test more, how many more folks would have it? And eventually they'll probably have something where you can just go down to Walgreens and buy a daggone test for like $10 or $15, and it'd be like a pregnancy test. You take a swab, and 30 minutes later it'd be like either red or blue. You either got it or you don't got it, or you have had it. Heart attack, stroke, etc. Quarantine isn't working because everyone is at Walmart. Too many businesses closed prematurely. Oh, permanently. I agree, Miss Grace. Lockdown needed to be more. Oh yeah, if they was gonna lock the country down, if you was gonna destroy the economy, like I said a few weeks back, if you were gonna do this, you should have just been like, hey, look, go out and get supplies for 3 weeks, and you're not gonna be allowed to go back out for 3 weeks. We're gonna send everybody some money to pay your bills, but we gotta stop this thing. And I think that would have been the only way to stop it, in its track. Printing too much money will cause massive hyperinflation, and we will end up like Venezuela. Terry, did you get the RV? I haven't yet. Message me if you don't want to say on live. Keep me close with damage small business. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Fortunately, I have a job too. But anyway, the job I did last week, y'all put me on the prayer list, cause anyway, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna put that in the atmosphere. I just need the owner to do the right thing. How about that? How about that? It's funny to me, all this that's going on. The feed and seed store is packed. I don't know why there's so many people in there, but it's definitely packed. No, because we are inheriting my in-laws trailer. Oh yeah, okay, so lockdown control, people losing money, open up, more COVID-19 cases. Roderick, on the top of the prayer list. Amen, church. Y'all so funny. Yeah, I just I haven't yet been, and I'll tell you guys, I haven't yet been compensated. I got about almost half of my money. I'm waiting on about 53% more of it, which, some people slow pay you, some people no pay you. And shoot, who knows? I'm gonna call this guy sometime today. talk with her. Actually, I'm gonna get in touch with my realtor and be like, hey, have you talked to him? And if she still says no, then I'm gonna contact him myself, personally and directly. But I probably need to give it another day because we were having some accounting issues. So, you know, for all I know, he tried and wasn't able to and wasn't successful. So I don't ever want to jump the gun on people. You know, you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. My husband better keep a job, otherwise he can't live here. Oh my goodness. Queenie, isn't he and you don't have to say live if you don't want to, but doesn't he work doesn't he work in the oil industry? Or something like that? We can't go out in public without wearing a mask. Yeah. That's probably gonna be the norm. You know, moving forward for quite a while. So, you know, y'all can just expect that. Y'all might as well go on and buy y'all some designer masks. So at least you can be cute while you're out. Because it is going to be here for a minute. You know, it's almost like those apocalypse movies where it's like, yeah, don't come close to me. You know, I'll kill you. Oh, goodness. I mean, it's really starting to play out kind of like, I mean, minus the death toll, it's really starting to play out kind of like after Armageddon. Is that it? Yeah, after Armageddon, that's the name of it. Hello, my daughter Grace. There was my husband a cardboard box, but I know he'd never let that happen. Oh goodness. Queenie, what? Yeah, it's getting to the point where y'all, it's just crazy. I put my tent up the other day, so I may just go quarantine myself out in the tent. I've been needing some fresh air. I don't know. I do not know. But I do know this. I know I just feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Oh, goodness. And you know what? If we weren't talking about COVID-19, what would we be talking about? What did we used to talk about? We used to talk about the food shortage. I remember that. We talk about, you know, prepping, making sure you had stuff. But golly, since we've been talking about COVID-19, it's like we don't have another subject to talk about. You turn on the news, and y'all remember when I first started talking about the coronavirus, I'm like, I don't understand why the news media is not covering this. This thing should be all over the place. People need to get ready, blah, 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 blah. If y'all look back at, you know, some of those earlier videos back in, you know, January, February, you know, we were talking about on this channel, and the news media at that time, they would be like, hey, welcome to blah, blah, blah news, and we're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about that, and it'd be like 7 or 8 stories, and they'd be like, oh yeah, there's a coronavirus outbreak, and blah, 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 and then that will be it. That will be the only thing to talk about. Now, that's all they talk about. How much more do y'all, that's another thing, how much more do you guys think that stuff is going to go up? Because can they really justify, are they going to be able to justify $5 loaf of bread, $18 gallon of milk, $5 avocado? I mean, will they really be able, will you be able to justify it if it gets to the point? I mean, they're pouring milk out now. I'm not sure. See, I don't really understand how oil works for us. I don't really understand all that. So when they said oil went down, you know, negative yesterday, I'm like, what? I knew it was going down. I'm like, how does that work? It's down negative. So I'm gonna have time to catch up on y'all chats, because apparently the bridge is up over here. Queenie, what if happened to you? Y'all better back each other up. Karen, I feel like that's about to happen. Come summer, pure inflation, hyperinflation, people can't eat. When toilet paper is $9 for a 12-pack, something is wrong. Where are you paying $9 for a 12-pack at? A day's wages for a loaf of bread. That would be crazy. How it would be plant-based foods when hyperinflation hit. Hell, it's plant-based food now for us. Eggs at Sam's Club went from $3.34 for 36 eggs to $7.74. No, I don't know, Tara. I don't believe that. I do not believe. No, I'm sorry. 3 dozen eggs, $7. I'm not calling you a liar, but that's really hard to believe. Very, very hard to believe. But you're in Georgia too, so I guess things are a little bit different in Georgia. Queenie ain't playing. And pinto beans went from 29 for a 50 number to 48. That just sounds crazy to me. But I mean, I guess that's possible. It's like I was talking to my neighbor a couple weeks back. He's like, man, you can't get nothing nowhere. Not even no romaine noodles. I never know how to ramen. That's it. Not even no ramen noodles. You can't get no noodles, man. And I just looked at it and just kind of shook my head because I'm like, I know. I don't even know what to tell you. Can y'all imagine if this thing gets to the point where we were right to pack away 200 and 300 and 400 pounds of beans and rice, and it gets to the point where a cup of beans and a cup of rice, people will be willing to give you like their firstborn child? I mean, can you imagine that? I don't think it's gonna get there though, y'all. I mean, really? I didn't think that the government would be sending out $1,200 checks either. And I sure didn't think they'd be talking about giving everybody $2,000 a month for up to a year. It's got to be way more to that than what meets the eye. I'm not sure though. I am really not sure. I don't know. I don't know what the answers are, and I hate being in a situation where I just don't know. They are $7.32 in store and $7.74 by Instacart. Are you freaking serious? No, I don't want your. Yeah, exactly. I don't want your firstborn. Hell, somebody else I gotta feed. Things are happening too fast, so expect the unexpected. Now, that's a good one right there. Expect the unexpected. I mean, but really, can you imagine somebody coming to you and banging on the door, be like, man, can you please just spare 3 or 4 cups of beans and 3 or 4 cups of rice? I know you got it. I'll give you whatever you ask for. At that point in time, what would you want? What would you want from somebody to barter? If they said the Bible says a man is to sweat by the edge of his brow, working sun up and dust in mine. Amen, Queenie. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's one more mouth to feed. You're right. Ooh, hope I don't regret using this toilet paper later. Y'all excuse me for a minute. It's amazing how when you sneeze, and what was that one sneeze? It's amazing how when you sneeze, cause y'all know normally I sneeze like 3 or 4 times, but it's amazing how when you sneeze, it like opens you up and you can breathe. Your body is amazing. It's an amazing machine. It really truly is. It knows. I don't know how it knows, but it knows. It knows what to do, when to do, how to do. Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Crazy thing about it is this year, I'm not getting the red eyes like I normally do. I'm not getting the watery eyes like I normally do. I'm just getting so much congestion and so much, it's just, I don't know. And crazy part about taking allergy medicine, it raises your blood pressure so much, and I really cannot afford that. So I try my best, not unless I'm having an allergy attack. I try to stay away from the meds. I try not to take meds anyway, but especially the allergy meds, because it just raises my blood pressure so much. So well, when we gonna think twice before using toilet paper. I know. Oh, I was in did I go to Kroger yesterday or the day before? Anyway, when I was in the Kroger the last time, they actually had toilet paper and no, they only had toilet paper. They didn't have paper towels. They actually had toilet paper on the shelf. You can only buy one at a time. Of course, I didn't buy any because we don't need any. But they actually had toilet paper when I'm in there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my. They actually have toilet paper. It's just people everywhere. It is people everywhere. I don't think these folks are taking this thing serious. And if people are acting like folks in Virginia all over the country, I see why the coronavirus is spreading so daggum fast. Because you're driving like a bat out of hell and you need to go sit your little happy hips down somewhere. Cause I saw her in the rearview mirror. She just swooping, around me and everything. I'm sorry, I didn't see it in the rearview mirror. I saw it in the side mirror because you can't see out my rearview mirror because they have a camper in the back. But I saw her just swooping like she was crazy, all over the place. I don't like a lazy man. No one that depends on a woman. His income is mine and my income is mine. I don't share. They're giving away free cases of chicken here. Really? They've never done that before. Cases of chicken? That's crazy. They're giving away cases of chicken. Wow. Cases. By the case. Not by the bag, not by the hen. They giving away whole cases. Yeah, I never heard of that either, actually. I mean, that's good for you guys, especially those that eat chicken. For us, that'd be kind of rough. I guess I get my case of chicken and try to barter it for something else. Like, all right, I'll give you this chicken if you give me some broccoli. Oh, goodness. I mean, I do foresee, things getting to that point. And like Christina and them down in Texas, at where she lives and I'm sure where Linda lives, they barter all the time. That's their that's like their currency. Whereas I go do a job and I'm expecting some money in return. I go do a job, in their community. It's like, okay, you come do this job and we'll rake your yard, or here's some fishing worms, or hell, here's some fish, something like that. That's another reason why I keep telling y'all, get your skills up. And I know most of the folks on here are. Kev H, you not second, you ain't third, you like 28,000. Yeah, 435th, yeah. That's about where he is. Grace, he takes care of me, I don't take care of him. I know that's right. We live in it. Kev H. So, how many folks, I don't think, did everybody vote? Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, you good. I ain't gonna run this motorcycle, man. So how many folks, I don't know if everybody voted, but how many people, what the heck is going on here? How many people want to see the country open and how many people want to see the country stay closed? I mean, I don't see a difference, to be honest with y'all. Look at all these people around me. I'm uploading a video about the stimulus checks and what I'm seeing on the route. Oh, okay, cool. You're probably seeing a bunch of empty boxes of TVs, computers, video game systems. That's probably what you're seeing on your route. You know, it is a good thing to have Kev H in the group, because on his route, you can always tell what's going on in a neighborhood by seeing what people are throwing out. You know, so that's what I'm assuming he's seeing. But I can't wait to see that video, Kev H. I really can't wait to see that video, because I already know how irresponsible people are. I just did a video this morning talking about money and how irresponsible people are with money, and what to and not to do if they pass this next stimulus and you start getting $2,000 a month. You know, who knows? Now I don't foresee that happening, but hell, I've been wrong about other things. I've definitely been wrong. I spoil myself. I know that's right. We have one of those mushy relationships. They need to buy food. Talk about the have and the have not neighborhood. It's the same or not. All right, guys, we got about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna give you, and then I'm gonna get off here, make a few stops, and then I'm gonna go and probably go lay down. And we may or may not have a call this evening, okay? It really depends on how I feel over the next 3 to 4 hours. So I did find, you know, I don't watch a bunch of TV, but when I got home yesterday, Jennifer had the TV on. It was on the Food Network. I guess I'm such a foodie that I have fallen in love with these Food Network shows. So anyway, they got this one Food Network show, and it's called, oh God, Shopping Stakeout, something like that. Shopping Stakeout, where they got 4 chefs, and they got to run up to people who are coming out the grocery store, and they're buying their groceries as they come out the grocery store, and they have to go in the parking lot and make these, I mean, these beautiful freaking dishes, just amazing. You know, and then I found, I found that I like the kids cooking better than I do the grown-ups, because it's amazing to me to see a 12-year-old do what they do with these flavors, these foods and things. I'm like, wow. I wish I was 12 years old and I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Can you imagine? I mean, some of you guys might have, but I didn't. I wasn't one of them. I've always been, I've always been kind of a late bloomer. Been pretty good at anything I put my hands to. I was always pretty good at it. But to find your passion at such a young age, that's amazing. It's so amazing. So, anyways, I'm gonna see if I can catch up on these chats, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Let's see, I used to be Spencer Spender, but I've become a saver in the past few years. Queenie, I tell you, don't stress yourself out, because I already set down the rules. I made stir-fry rice with no recipe when I was 12. Wow, Kev H. They not thinking about the next sip. I missed what Kev H said. Let me see here. Money's getting blown left and right. Oh, I already know that, because I know how people are. People crazy as hell. And you know what, Kev H, I meant to tell you, man, I think it's very admirable that you're doing the things in your community that you're doing for the people around you. And I wish that more people were like that. You know, try to help out their fellow man, take care of their neighbors and stuff. You know, I'm not talking about people who just go out and frivolously blow money, but you know, like your neighbor across the street, she lost her job, and you know, you're stepping in and you're doing some stuff for that family, man. I think that is, you get a thumbs up for that, bro. So I commend you for that. And I know a lot of you guys are doing that already in your neighborhood. I only know about him. And I know Queenie is doing things in her neighborhood. I know that for a fact. But I wanted to point him out because he specifically talked about that on one of his videos. And I just want, you know, and a lot of times just, and ladies, please don't take any offense to this, what I'm about to say. I know most of the folks that watch this channel are ladies. But if y'all notice when the men come in and they step up and they they do certain, I try to recognize them. One, because honestly, I mean, it's y'all ladies know it's hard to find good men. It's hard to find good fellas. Hey, brother. And two, it's we don't get a lot of the recognition that we deserve, being men. And I'm not gonna say we deserve a pat on the back every day or every time we do something every 5 seconds. But I will tell you, what is all this? I will tell you this. It's good for another man to recognize that, So Kev H, I wanted to honor you because I thought that was very, very admirable that that you're doing that. Okay, we like the men in this group. We love the good men. Queenie is set for life. You making me laugh. Queenie would be like, he has no money, girl. Leave him alone. My parents were completely floored. Save my money for myself, grown kids, but I don't save money for husband because he have nothing to give to another woman. That's too funny. All right, y'all, listen. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and end right now. Sending y'all as much love as I can. Y'all have my well wishes. Y'all have my prayers. Y'all have my thanks and my gratitude. And we will see you guys later on, okay? All right. I absolutely love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And okay, we'll see y'all very soon, okay? Love lifting him up and thanking him for what he does. That's good. I hear you, Queenie. All right, y'all, we out. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Take care.